Hello, today is the last day of March, 31st of March, and this will be confession drawing number 22. In total, in 2022, my intention is to make 100 confession drawings, and not really sure how to start today. I really don't know how to start today. I noticed now that because I'm making these small trailers, the bumpers or the short versions of the confession drawings, so they're about 1 to 2 minutes, and then you see how I make the drawing, fast forward it, and then I have the introduction, the thing that I'm doing now. I then have as an overlay over this trailer. So now I'm super conscious that when I'm doing the introduction, I should make a very clear way of saying it, and also maybe the structure. So, and I noticed that I start with hello, and then the day, and which confession drawing it is, and then my confession for today. But I'm thinking now of so many things at the same time, but one thing is, what is a confession? But I don't want to talk about that today. No, my confession for today is that I don't fully feel whole. So I was thinking about skills or things that you have learned, or success that I see in other people who I really like, and I see what they do well. And also I was looking at a YouTube video from psychologists about toxic parents, and maybe it spoke more to younger people, that if you're in a toxic environment, or if your family is a toxic family, that you should try to save up money or get financially independent, and then find a place for yourself, so to get out of the toxic environment. So that's one. But I wanted to say the second part is that she also recommends that you think of what you need or want, and then also think of what your parents are able to give. And I thought of this because I was speaking to a very good friend. Hello, maybe you're watching. And he learned from his therapist more or less maybe the same. I hope I'm saying it correctly. But to think about what is it that you need. Because I guess people like me and my friends who come from, I don't know if I can call his parents toxic, I don't know, but let's say complicated family life. You're so focused on your parents because their mood can change, or they can, I don't know, you know this. So maybe you're not really in touch with your own feelings, although of course you know them because you also have your moods. Okay, now I'm making it very complicated, I guess. But so today my mood is not great. I'm laughing now, but and so I was thinking of The Molecule Man by the artist Jonathan Borowski. Why did I think of this? Because I fell off kind of the wagon with my good intentions, like doing my jogging, my sports, swimming, eating healthy. Sleeping is going well though, although I'm shifting there now as well. It's getting late, and then I get up more late, although I'm distracted by the elevator and the neighbors, so actually I get less sleep, and the noises, I mean. So I was thinking of this Molecule Man, because this was the second time, I guess, it doesn't matter, when I was living in Berlin, and I was jogging there, so I forgot also about this, but I guess I lived in Treptow. That is where this sculpture is placed. It's kind of like a 30-meter high sculpture. This is a very long introduction. I'm so sorry, but I really didn't know how to do it today. I remembered that because I'm not so good with remembering names, and I was thinking, okay, if I always will walk past this molecule man, and I will always look at the name sign, the sign where it says the name of the artist, then in the end I will remember his name. And I didn't. So now for this introduction, I looked it up, and so that's how I remember the name. So when I see it, I think, oh yeah, of course it's John Dombrowski. But so it's like goat cheese in my brain. There are holes there too. So there are holes in the brain, there are holes in the skills, there are holes in connecting. And probably that's where I wanted to go with this introduction. So the sculpture is meant as a connecting sculpture for the different... No, actually I don't know. The Treptow Towers, and the river there is called the Spree. So it was kind of like three men kind of connecting. But I completely saw this sculpture in a very different way. I saw three men kind of struggling together with connecting, maybe even, and having these holes. So I didn't see them as molecule, but as holes. So long story short, for today, my title probably will be something like Unwhole Person, but then with a W between brackets. So it's a person without holes. That's where I want to go to, like a complete whole person, but also unwhole person. So it's kind of like ambivalence there going on. Thank you for listening to this very long introduction, and I hope you enjoy it. During the drawing, because there's so much more I think I want to say and tell, but it's also very difficult for me to focus, I notice. I don't know if that's because of the COVID shot. No, but not funny. Or is it because it's a very difficult topic? I also feel quite uncomfortable most of the times because I'm doing something very private in public. Or is it just that I'm not really well lately somehow with having a clear concept, and then from A to Z be able to express it verbally? Anyway, different question. So title for today, Unwhole Person. We go to the computer. That's this one. So I collected some pictures. Where are my pictures? Sorry, it crashed. But this one is still there. I don't know why. So let's close this one. And I don't think it's a problem. We can do it together. I mean, opening up the pictures. Wow, 10-minute introduction. So they're not all really important pictures, but somehow I guess I need to do that to be able to know what am I going to draw. So the base is this completely different perspective of looking at this sculpture of the molecule man. Maybe you know this artist from his artwork. It's not here. The Hammer Man. I thought I saved that. Yeah, here. Hammering Man. And so this the molecule man is then, yeah, in Berlin, in California, and somewhere in England. No, and another place in America. Actually, it doesn't matter. Sorry. So that was my walking route. We don't really need that. Then about atoms, so science. I'm not really into that, but maybe I will do something with these shapes. Then I was looking at people. This person is in the Guinness Book of World Records because of the tunnels in his face, and he has a split tongue. I think he's also from Berlin. You can see the split tongue. So there are also people who, on purpose, make holes in their body. And he, in an interview, he says that he wants to do it because he wants to be unique. And then I saw a video about where did I? Yeah, I forgot the connection. But anyway, so also I think Abraham Hicks talks about this, like the drum. What kind of drum do you have in your brain? Like if I all the time will say, oh, I can't do this, I'm not good at this, oh, I will scare people away, or people don't like me, then it's kind of like you're projecting that drum, that tune, and that tune is kind of like a radio wave. The people that connect with that tune will then, come also in your life. So I was thinking about skills, and I would like to be successful with my art, to create qualitative art that connect with people, that resonate with people. So then I somehow thought, horse tune. Well, I don't think it really matters. Then these are examples of bullet holes. I guess when the paper, in this case paper, hits the target in a shooting practice. So that would mean the holes in your body that come from external impact things. But I think also the wholeness, or the person with holes, is also a lot of things that you do, of course, to yourself, your own drum that you are beating. And these are the trap towers and the spray, and it looks really glamorous. It's not that glamorous, I would say, in real life. And this is the very nice sculpture, very beautiful, interesting, I think. So in the back here somewhere I lived for a while. And yeah, so this whole thing started because I was thinking about success. And Winston Churchill has this beautiful quote: success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. That's another thing, right? So, and that you can use the failure or the bad remarks or whatever it is that the negativity or whatever you got from your parents or the toxic person in your life as fuel, maybe, to keep that motor running. Maybe. I'm not sure about that. What else do I want to know? Oh yeah, this I chose because the whole body, so that means spirit, body, mind. So then you can know for yourself which part do you need to work on, or maybe you need to work on all parts. And there goes my bell, but I'm not gonna open because I'm in a live stream. And then I was looking for whole persons, so I mean from top to toe. And then I saw a lot of Shutterstock images. The bell goes again. I will keep on talking. And I thought, okay, the whole I'm distracted. The bell goes again. And then I thought, okay, I'm just gonna choose images from the internet, from myself, so there's no problems with copyright or whatever. They're just random pictures I saw when I typed in Kim Engelen full body or something like that. And this one is interesting too, from a self-portrait series I made when I was in Berlin, so in that same, I guess in the same period, 2015. But this was in China, so that would also be very good for the body. And then I also, because that's also in Berlin, and I thought maybe this is also interesting, because you see people, they're seeing something, discussing it, maybe questioning it, wondering, thinking about it. And so I don't know really exactly how I was, why I choose this. So it's from a pop-up exhibition I organized, and here doesn't really matter, but here is the London Tower Bridge sculpture. And what did I want to say? This is a very early movie I did, which was actually, you could say, if you talk about success, what is success? Well, if it's the part about money, so this movie, short movie, was called Woman, about three women in three different phases in their life, and this was the youngest woman of the three. And I forgot what I wanted to say. So I won a really big money prize with this project, 40,000 euros, although it was a whole, not euro then. I forgot why I wanted to say that. Oh yeah, so I was thinking maybe I could, this is the object that the object between brackets that they're talking about, human, the human, or the awareness, or because I was thinking front end, back end. So for example, I work a lot. Does it work when I do this? Did something happen when I did this? Okay. I have to tell something nice though, because I ordered a second-hand monitor at Cash Converters, so I will have soon a second monitor, and then this whole complicated flipping will be better. I hope. Long story short, I think I will use this as a drawing. Complicated faces from the side and from the back, very dark. So either he is going to be maybe this illuminated person, I don't know, or I don't know. I also have this artwork by Yoko Ono, paintings with hammer and nail, about trying and making mistakes. I think, okay, this is too short. Back to this one. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I feel this is the one it's going to be. Also because it has several people in the image. I mean, it's confession drawings. I'm talking a lot, but it's about connecting with people and healing ourselves, growing, awareness, all these things. And with difficulties in life, and hopefully like that one is able to, the holes, that you know your holes, what is it that you need, and that you will find in yourself or other people around you, or I don't know, books, or maybe even this video, to complete yourself, or at least make it easier on yourself, helpful, not so difficult, and not ruining things also. Like I think for me there's a lot of self-sabotage going on. Things are going great. For example, I have very good contact, and then I disappear off the radar for 10 days, and it's really, I don't think I do that on purpose. But I do it. It's me who's doing that. So, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. This is the one I will use for this for this drawing of today. 20 minutes of talking, unbelievable. But maybe it's important, who knows? Who am I to judge that? I'm just letting the creative creator flow through me. Oh, whatever you want to call her, him, it. Making it a little bit bigger. Should I make it like really screen filling? I'm not sure. No, I like to. No, I don't know. I just do what I feel that my intuition says. That which person should I start with? I actually know all these people. It's also good they're from the side, so they don't need to feel, because I don't know how they feel about me showing this, right? Okay, it's very weird. And I'm drawing. So it's good that they're a little bit like anonymous. Will I also draw this coat? Now let's draw it for now, and then I can still see later. Yeah, it's not easy to draw this. I should maybe have more like a lighter screen. Okay, I can't see what I'm tracing, although the figures are really dark. Should I also draw the windows? Maybe. I will just draw them for now. Because that's interesting, windows, no? I mean, windows are things to see through from the inside to the outside, or sometimes from the outside to the inside, like peek-throughs. So maybe the windows are good somehow. And now I will draw the two figures on the side. I call them figures, as you could hear. They're not people. I guess. I don't know if this is going to work. I can't see what I'm drawing, or tracing, I should say. And then the question is, will I draw this here or not? Like a woman on display. Shall I do that? Maybe. It would be nice if it would be, in this case, like a naked body laying there. I think I will do that. Oops, there goes my pencil. And I was looking at my, so the confession drawings, I did confession drawings before this year, 2022. Wait, maybe I should first trace and then talk. I really can see it very well. It's more like a sphinx. And how tall this person then be? So maybe here should be feet somewhere. That doesn't really work. Okay, it's more or less, huh? I don't know. Let's go back. Where is this? Yeah, I made a mistake. Because the is here. So actually the person should be below that. Okay, where's my eraser? Okay, can I show you this too? Or else you only see the screen the whole time. So this one I'm going to erase. Or maybe it's a sign it shouldn't be there. Yes. Feet also gone. And this person on this photo, the real person, really likes feet. So that is funny that somehow there's feet. Cool. Oh, I dropped the pencil again. But somehow, actually, I do want to have the face a bit more central. Okay, we'll see what's happening. Perspective-wise, maybe it's not completely correct. Yeah. Because in reality, those feet should be there. Maybe I just draw something there. Now we can see what to do with that. Part, maybe that's more enjoyable. Okay, a bit chaotic today. I also noticed I need at least 1 hour to prepare all the things, you know, the camera, the light. Yeah. What is this cable? What? You see? And I'm like, oh, is still everything connected? Yeah. That's something else. And why is it so? Should it be more central? Better. This is not so good what I'm doing, because if I wiggle a cable too much, why is it? Okay, I'm a bit lost why it's okay. So much to improve. Okay. Oh, because the iPhones, that's why it's not, it was actually not really into the. Oh, I messed up. I should not have done that. So why is that happening then? Okay, I don't know. I should have left it. Sorry, is this still okay? You can see everything though, right? So maybe I'll leave it like this. Or is it too far away? But then we still have the small phone. Yeah, it's number 4. Which is today again very dark. Yeah. Carefully touch it. Because I don't want to move it to the other side. Yeah. Okay. But it is half an hour, but it is what it is. Apparently it needs this time, you know. It was another machine. Yeah. So what apparently these windows certainly become I didn't expect that, but I like these windows because because I'm kind of on my art, it's kind of like the public and the private, this kind of things that are happening there. Now I proposed a project in a sauna. It's an inactive sauna, but this also has something like the public. It's like sort of semi-public space, but then it's also quite private because you're in a sauna usually naked. So these windows, they are good. I want to keep these windows. And then I also think that so all these people are looking towards her or speaking with each other, but she is the only one who really looks at us. So maybe I should actually start with this face. And I'm also going to give her the red hair that she has in the original picture. So I'm going to erase as much as I can so it will not smudge too much. Oh, now I'm kind of completely erasing it. What will I do with the hands? Is that important? Because in this case I don't want to have like caricature or anything, but like really recognizable face. And I guess what color eyes does she have? She has blue eyes, blue gray eyes. In real life, I think in this case I should maybe mention her name because she works in the theater scene. Her name is Dorike van Genderen. And this movie, I think, was made in 2017. Oh, it's also not working. Well, I'm trying to do that right now. So I actually would need a very sharp point. Because you never know. Some people don't like it when you mention the names, and some people, actually they do want you to mention the names. It's a bit difficult sometimes to do the right thing. You want to do the right thing, but you know. So, and she doesn't have this red hair from herself, so we colored the hair for the movie, and something went wrong with the coloring of the hair. So she was actually in pain because it was burning on her scalpel. So I want to quickly show you the picture again. Right, great. Not really. Where is it? Computer. So the eyes are pretty intense, which is good. And I think her mouth looks very intelligent or intellectual, don't you think? It's just my idea. I'm going to look for a good red pencil and sharpen it. And then I think actually I will draw her completely in red. That's what I'm going to do. Which I already did wrong because I made the gaze look pretty much to the what's it called? To the front, towards the front. But it's okay. Never mind. Okay. That's okay. She doesn't have to look like the real Ulrike. And am I really going to draw this with red? I said I did, right? So let's do that then. Okay, that's definitely not going the way I'm planning it. Never mind. This is bad. Judging myself. Although I will keep it like this because I want this body to be red. And it doesn't really have to be really, but it's nice if there would be the ass here. So maybe I am going to keep the ass here. And then the legs, how they really look and stuff like that doesn't really matter. Actually, no, I messed it up. Did I? I'm not sure. So what? Because this is the dress or the jacket from this person. I don't know. It's okay that she looks a bit like a Sphinx from Egypt, but this is a bit unnatural the way the head rests on the. But you know, it doesn't have to be a living person. That's true too. Yeah, because that's the hands, huh? The hands are resting on this arm here. And she has red fingernails, of course. Yeah, okay. For now, it's okay. Then so how about? Yeah, it's good. She's laughing also, or like Mona Lisa, kind of. Yeah, is it? And then what to do with these windows? What do we see something through the windows? Or they're just windows as a noun? Where are the windows? Here they are. Or we could have green, because that would be a good contrast with the red woman. Yeah, so that's good. I'm going to make it at least the windows green, and then we can still see if we want to do something inside of those windows. Oh, they are like a little bit not so very straight windows. Are they like fluid windows, like Salvador Dali's clocks? Like fluid clocks. No, but what do we think about this? Actually, she becomes part of the frame of the window. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to make them black though. That's what I said. So let's do that. Is ivory point not sharp? Are you, by the way, looking at the drawing? Or are you? Yes. Maybe there's some Oh wait, before I make it black, maybe there's some on the faces. There's some, like almost like if she's a monitor, like you know, like you know what I mean. So I can do the rest, but the face I will keep for now. Oh, she's holding a paper actually. Is that important? Not sure, maybe. Maybe for later, I don't know. So why did I... Yeah, so what will I do with this face? Maybe I will make the face... Maybe the face should be yellow. I don't know. Or blue. This one is also interesting. Maybe I would first nevertheless do the... more or less the contours. It doesn't have to be really, you know, exact. Something like that. This lady is a curator. At least she was then, because people change careers, you never know. So another person I'm not in contact with anymore, so I'm really bad at these things. Her hand is maybe also important. The hand is moving, explaining, which is what we do, but it could also be something, I don't know, I want to have some space here, so we make it a bit like this, and yeah, the body is here, so I need to keep that. I like it, it's a bit strange. Where is this arm here? Oh yeah, the arm is there because she's holding the jacket. So there's light also then here. But the light is coming through this little part here. That's good, even if it's just... So why is the S there? Because that can't be. So we do have to close it then. That's a bit pity. I like these two figures. Nice. And these are a bit on the side. Also good face here. This man, I won't say his name, is from Egypt, but living in Berlin. Oh, look, he's holding also something in his hands. Glasses. Oh, the glasses. Oh yeah, really typical rational observance. Here's a shoe. Do we want a shoe to be there? No, maybe. This person is more closer. So here is his little ass. And let's make his hair a bit wild. Huh? And his ear, yeah, let's make a red ear. Huh? Red ear, so that's good. And then a bit wilder here, that's nice. Kind of like Basquiat hair. Okay. Yeah, maybe he's also not a white person because it's very white. Something like that. It doesn't matter. Okay, that's cool. I like that. This is way too. I like these kind of forms better than her face. But yeah. So, do we need something else? I don't want that one there. Maybe it could be more blurry. I don't know. So, I could also just leave them like this. I don't need to always color everything. Let's erase the lines of the lady. I didn't need to do that, but I did. Yeah, once I start them, I can't stop myself. I really don't touch this one because that's good. Control yourself. I'm not. I like these figures. I don't think I really want to do something there. This one I don't like. Maybe she has to become completely red. How about that? And this is going to be yellow. That's already a few things I know that I want to do. So probably they will get color in their face. Like the yellow, the positive, the holes that we want to fill. And I say that we want to fill, not other people, but you yourself, to feel better. Doesn't need everything to be yellow. Just the shimmer, just the possibility. It's a bit smudgy. That's not really a big problem. It's enough. I like his hair. It's nice. Anything else? So far, so good. Actually. So she becomes the person that is whole, the example on display, I guess. Or should I also have maybe made her with holes? Because maybe the person you think is really successful also has holes. And whatever success is then depends on your definition of success. Maybe it's a happy family of their own, or a bunch of friends, or a lot of sales, or healthy body. Or kids, animals. Could be like a wig. Or do we want to make it hair? Oh, wig can be of hair too, of course. I think it's nice like this. We'll keep it. Or not. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Or are we going to make the face completely wrap? I'm not sure yet. What would it be if I would make it? And where's the light coming from then? So actually it should be yellow. True. I forgot about that. Wouldn't want to be smudges in the light, huh? No. Yeah, I also noticed something. So there's this desire to be perfect, not perfect, but to feel whole. Actually, was that a Freudian how is it called? Freudian slip? So I said perfect. Why did I say perfect? I didn't say whole, I said perfect. It's a little bit android-like, kind of, but not really, but still. Probably will be radiation, but not yet. Okay, actually it feels like kind of ready. And now I guess I will make holes in these people. Which pencil did I use? Was it this one? Yeah. Doesn't mean I'm saying that these people have holes, but I will draw them, the holes. Maybe some people have like one big hole, and maybe, well, the jacket doesn't have holes. And maybe other person has like small holes and many holes, right? Or maybe this person is completely fine. No, those people here in the room have holes because they are looking at. I said perfect, so then I keep using the word perfect. Maybe also a hole in the head. Yeah, although I really like that head. So if I make a hole here, we could see the window. That could be interesting. Yeah, and the hole also doesn't have to be perfect. No, just a small part here that we can see. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, it's absolutely clashing with the android and the people. And I also don't know if I'm going to make them black as I said I would. Maybe the face can also have other colors than just yellow. I don't know. There's really something interesting about these people that they are looking at Miss Perfect representation of a perfect human being. Or maybe that's... No. You know what's going to happen, huh? I have to make them black. Okay, let's enjoy it for one last moment. Although, you know, in my earlier confession drawings, I would probably keep it like this. I could keep it like this. But there's something in me that wants to make it black. So I guess here we go. So how much time is this going to cost? Do you have an idea? Yeah, I feel somehow when I color it, I make it a little bit more real. So if I have, maybe that's it. With the, I will call them earlier confession drawings, where I only have like the lines. Maybe it's more conceptual. Might be it. Paper can be the paper for the exhibition, can be a book, can be something completely else, can be a script, can be the Bible, can be the unwritten page, could be a canvas, could be a drawing paper, could be a diary. Oh, maybe I should switch on the small phone. That could be nice now, right? Yeah. Number 4 is the... I should put it a bit closer then. Where are we? There we are. So maybe this is a moment for the viewer question. Do you have holes? Or do you feel whole? If you feel holes, do you want to share what is that? With what do you feel insecure? Or would you like to have or become? Or if you feel whole, how do you have some tips for us? How do you do that? How did you get there? Or did you not think about it? You were just, I mean, I guess we are born whole. Or not, because you can be born with mental or physical handicap. Would that be wait, that doesn't sound that, because then that person is still whole and doesn't have holes, right? That's the thing, the holes. It's about the holes. These holes are a bit important. So what do I think about this black figure now? Not sure. Let's wait. So no, it's about the holes. It's not whole. So maybe the title Unwhole Person and not Unwhole Person, right? Because actually unwhole So people will think it's been miswritten. The title is incorrect or written wrongly. Or they don't think about it at all. Because everybody's busy with their own life. Should I maybe have a little bit like this? Okay. You know, I could also just keep those on the side without black. I don't know yet. I first have to do this. It's really a bit delicate topic, right? Because I can't decide who is a whole person or not. It's really about introspective thing. It's about you, yourself. Do you feel whole or do you feel with holes? And I assume yes, but then also the question is, do you want to make the holes, do you want to fill the holes? Or are they like scars and you're kind of proud of them? No, it's a different thing than scars. Scars is like a healed wound. It's very different. No, a hole is something that is missing. It's not there. We don't know. Was it? Probably it was there a time ago. When you were born, perhaps, right? Yeah, that's it. When you were there, you were unwhole. So you actually were whole, but you were without holes. So do the holes then mean a cognitive thing? Is it a cognitive thing? Is it a brain thing? If you wouldn't think about it, maybe it would be easier. You wouldn't be aware that you were with holes, but probably your actions are with holes too, so you probably have, even if you don't think about it, you would have problems in your life. So if you think about, oh darn, if you think about it or not, they have consequences. And there we go again. Okay, I'm gonna make it to the top. Or does it mean I should stop? No, I'm not going to stop. No, we don't stop. Right? Don't give up. You're not the only one. Maybe that's also good about, if I may say that about this drawing. They're not alone in the room. They are together, all with their own holes. Oh, that's actually really good. I don't think I say that. It comes from the great creator flowing through me. Giggling. Yeah, we all have not all. We don't all have our own holes, because probably there are people who don't have holes. But I don't really believe that. I think everybody, at least if it's just a small hole, you have holes. Maybe if you're less vulnerable, then maybe you don't have holes. Could that be? I don't know. What do you think? Do we all have holes? Or, that's for sure, if we have holes, doesn't mean that we all want to work on those holes. I want to work on these holes because they're hindering me to be a happy, healthy, thriving person, artist. Probably also without holes, or less big holes, or whatever you want to describe them as. Things are a little bit less complicated. Although on the other hand, they say if you're very transparent, So you could also say the holes are very transparent. Yeah, but they're not you, right? So the holes are, yeah, oh, that's nice actually too. The holes are not you. So they're not presenting you well. That's also true. You know, for example, I have a problem. I can't stick to, for example, contact with people. I need it, I love it, I want it. But it's very difficult for me to be stable in that. So then we can have like really deep chats or meetups, and they are important to me. And yet, I would say life comes in the way, but I can't keep it up, sort of. It's too bad of these things. Yeah. Yeah, but what is good about it is that now it becomes a bit more problematic. So in that sense, that is good about filling them with black and the jacket too. The jacket, your protection. Oh, and apparently, as we can see, the jacket has no holes. So maybe that's something to think about. Do we have something to protect our holes, or is that the masks? Oh, yeah, maybe that's our masks. We mask our holes, consciously or unconsciously, so that we don't mess things up because of our holes. Maybe. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know. But I guess actually that's also good about this drawing. I think it's good to show your holes. You don't have to be. That's easier. I say it really easy now, but okay. So I'm just gonna say it. It's good to show your holes, so people know that you have holes. They can take them into consideration. You know, you can't attack holes. they're just holes. They're nothing. You know, they're empty. So you don't have to be afraid that if you show your holes, that you don't become more vulnerable, actually, right? Or do you? So why is it then? Why do we don't want to show our holes? Are we maybe ashamed of them? Yeah. But look how beautiful these holes are. Yeah, no, because we want to be whole, like when we came to this world as a baby, when we didn't have holes. Okay, what do I think? And what about them? Okay, very carefully starting with this one. It's funny how much people have in their hands, right? It's like yeah, maybe that's like the jacket. We feel more comfortable when we have something in our hands. Maybe. And now with our phones, we are completely ruined. No, not ruined, but look, it could also be a beer. So let's leave it like that. It stays in the middle what it is. Because it's also like an event. Look, there, look at this. Look at this person with no holes. It's like a spectacle. Wow, yeah. Imagine that if our holes would like really be visible, like in this drawing. Then you could immediately see, whoa, look, that person has a lot of holes. Or, oh, look, that person hardly has any holes. Or maybe it's like, you know, like this person has worked so well, on herself. There's no more holes. Wow, how did she do that? Yeah, she used this and this. Oh, really? Did she? Yeah, and she read these books and you know, like, interesting. He has his glasses and he's more thinking. Look how that looks. And I like that he's so white. Actually, maybe I want to let him be white, or not. No, I think they should all be black figures. Or not. I like this shape form. I'm not sure. Yum, 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 yum. Tricky. I do, or give it another color. No, I really like it. Please let it be white. And why then? Maybe I can explain it. Let's leave it, because I don't know, but I feel this person should stay white, not filled with black. I can still do it later. So what about the windows? I don't want to give them too much attention, but I do want to give them attention. Would be nice if it would be like a fresh light green. Oh, why do all these pencils crack? Oh, it fits with the yellow face. Or this one? No, I like this one. And will I also make holes in the window? Not holes, but you know, like thingies? No. Yeah, let's say this world would exist, right? In this drawing, with people who have holes, and then like this person lying here and showing her wholeness. Then it should not be for the, and we cannot say happy few, because we don't know if people with holes are happy. Not fully, maybe they're quite happy, but not all the time, because these holes can be anything. It can be loneliness, fear, guilt. Feeling of lacking something. Not being able to read out loud. I had that yesterday. Okay. Oh, I could do this on camera again. It's dark again, the camera. I'm give it a try. Yeah. Like this? Yeah? Okay. Because sometimes I'm drawing and then I'm forgetting about the cameras, where they are. So at one point I will have to move the small camera. It's good, this contrast with the, let's call her Red Lady. And the body is very good in healing. So if we don't get in the way, the body heals, itself. We don't really have to do any, although, I don't know, we have to sleep, we have to feed it well, so it can't heal well. So yeah, no, there's things we can do to help that or sabotage that part. A bit serious business, huh? So now comes the question with the gentleman on the left. Sir, should we color you with the black pencil or not? And I am going to make it, although it's very small, you hardly probably will see it, but I'm going to make it red. Oh! Okay. Yes or no? Red or no? Ah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, but this person in the white. Yes or no? What's it going to be? What do you think? I don't know. I really don't know what to do. Or could I give it a green lie? That I could do. Because then he comes just from the outside to the inside, maybe. I'm gonna give it a try. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, can you see this? Yeah. Actually, I didn't want to color it, just give it a line. Okay. It's unfair. He has green hair, and the other ones have black hair, but he can have color. Is that because of his red ear? I don't know. Can't explain it. So am I going to make him completely green then, or will I make him the rest black? I think that's it. Yes, that's the green probably represents the outside. Oh, are we still here? Yep. So that's the glow of the outside. yeah, so maybe that's the awareness of your holes. If you want to work on them, I mean, if you want to fill the holes, at least to know that you have the holes. And I really also do thinking back about toxic parents. You know, that maybe, you know, like they don't have to necessarily be evil people, like we said before, but they're just not able because of their own holes, you know. So then, yeah, if you then need, for example, yeah, if you will then have the same hole, that could happen too, right? Because that part they weren't able to give, so you have a hole there. Yeah, you can get it there. What is it exactly that I want to say? So, I'm not sure. I wanted to say something, but now it's a bit gone. I feel I want to make a lot of pressure here. So, oh, sorry for not keeping an eye on the camera. Maybe like this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know exactly about the holes. Well, you can't fill the hole, of course. Well, can you fill it anyway by another person? Something that you have to do, right? You have to do that. But I mean, like, for example, if you think about money, apparently it's a mindset, right? That's what they always say, it's a mindset. So if you grew up with poor parents, then they can teach you really about how you deal with money. And of course it's also, I guess, the other way around. If you have parents with lots of money, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are good with money too. So I don't know exactly. It's uncomfortable by speaking out these words because it should be about judgment at all. I just think those holes. Yeah, to know if you have holes, to know that you have holes. Maybe I'm learning that. Maybe to communicate that you have these holes, so people know that you can give certain things, and then they can then they also can decide if they can handle that. Because let's say you are a parent with a hole, and so let's say you are the toxic one yourself, you know that. And I again lost my train of thought. It's too bad. There are also, I learned that actually today because I was looking for images. There are people who have a fear for holes. Let's check it together. Oh, maybe you know it, then you can tell us. But it has a name. Trypophobia. Trypophobia. So phobia, but then for trypo. Is that real? I mean, you shouldn't believe everything a person says, huh? I can be sometimes a little bit naive in these things. Trypophobia. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a weird looking insect. I was thinking maybe it makes the tripe. Tripo. It does really exist. Huh. Wow. Actually really beautiful. Okay, don't look if you have trypophobia. But an aversion or a phobia, that's something... Oh, really? Huh. Wow. Yeah, so imagine you have trypophobia. Should we check how this is pronounced? Trypophobia. Trypophobia. Then Google translates, tells us. Google, hello, translate. Eek. Ah. Wait. No, I wanted the other one. Why am I doing this? Exactly, I did it the wrong way around. No, and we also don't want German in this case. Oh, we can't hear it. Oh, can you? I can't hear it because the camera is now connected with the... Oh, trypophobia. It's not tripo, it's tripo. Trypophobia. 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 Sorry if you have trypophobia, because then you don't want to see this drawing. No, so maybe I should give a warning beforehand. Don't watch this video if you suffer from trypophobia. Now I have tripo in my head, but it's trypophobia. Small holes are a bit more difficult to draw, to color, I don't know. If you have big holes, maybe they are easier to recognize and work on. And then if you do that, then maybe those small ones, or they could be not fully healed and then you still would have small ones, which is more tricky because maybe you don't see the small ones, but they're definitely there. You want to see it in the small phone? So I was doubting if I should color this person black, and now I'm like really pressing really hard black. So quite the opposite of keeping it white or neutral, in this case the color of the paper, Trypophobia, it's really a thing. I thought it was kind of like for sort of humorously meant because of the Halloween photo I saw. Okay, and are we going to give a title to this drawing? And if yes, do I really talk about the holes, or do I still do the W between brackets? I think after all this talking about it, I think I should just only do the whole thing. So the unhole, which means you have holes, but you would like to unhole yourself. It's kind of like mending, right? Healing, but then a different word for it. You could also see it like not necessarily like a mental thing, but like about knowledge. You have knowledge about something, but there are some aspects of a thing that you don't know exactly all about. So there's like gaps that you can still fill. And then I show it from the top. Okay. The only question remains, should Miss Perfect, Miss Whole, shine, like radiate? Somehow I think she should. Kind of already made that decision by lighting the people's face with her vibrance. Oh, I didn't reply my own question. If I should title it or not. Where? Here? Or maybe this time I don't. Oh, I forgot this arm here, the weird arm. Why is it a weird arm? No, it's not a weird arm, but because it's a bit sharp lined. Square, not square, but triangle-ish kind of arm. Was it this one? So? Oh. Okay. It's because she's turning the arm, right? So that's why it looks so a bit. Maybe it should be longer though, but I don't want to mess up. I don't want to be interfere with the lady. Maybe I can do it like this, and then it looks like if it's there a bit. Okay, I think that's okay. Okay, here we go then with the vibration. Do we make it vibration, or do we do this? Illumination, vibration, illumination, or just energy. I don't know. I just know that it should be really. Maybe I can start with illumination first, and then I can still do the vibration, or the, what was the other word I said? I don't like the smudges, huh? Is it in the pencil, or why does it always happen? Or are they just little, really small particles? I think this is the wrong yellow in this case. Okay, then I'm going to do this. Which indeed doesn't look great. So then I have to do the vibration. Ooh, can I do that? Yeah, like a ring phone. Oh. Now she becomes more like a mermaid. I have to think what I feel about this. I don't know, really. What I think about it. So, but yeah, in a way, of course, that she gets more attention because of that is not bad, actually. Vibrations go everywhere. The vibrations could also go outside of the windows. Maybe. This is the wall, so that's not so great here. It could bounce off the walls, of course. That's true. And now I have to stop it. There's one more thing I could do. And not sure. Maybe that's the influence of my visit to the Tibetan singing bowl concert. Could be. Yeah, could be. Actually, this is the one that I would want to draw. Can I still do that here? Maybe I can connect them somehow. I like these better than these. I don't know if you can see it. think a little bit. Oh, yeah, it's okay. And I also don't know if I'm going to title it yes or no. I could put the title here, actually. So I'm going to title it, I guess, yes. And how am I going to do that? Unwhole person. I like the ambivalency of it, because if you don't really read it well and you think, oh, that's an unwhole person, like more like a promiscuous kind of feeling, kind of thing. But it's not that. No. It's unwhole the person. Actually, it's people, right? Unwhole persons. But this is the unhold. Actually, it should be with an unhold, because it already happened. But it's also because it is, then it's still there. So unwhole person, yeah. So the question is, can we put that there, like this? I think we can. Unwhole. Why am I writing so weird today? Oh, that's really not so pretty. But yeah, this is what it is. And what do we do with the vibrations? Are we going to move a few vibrations here? What's this here? Can we put it? Maybe. Yes, let's do some preparations here. Oops. I'm not sure that is so great. Maybe I can flow it to here. That's because the pencil is. Is it a different pencil? No. But the point was a bit. It's a bit messy. Yeah, but maybe the process of unholing is maybe messy. That's not very great. Then I still have to continue a little bit more, unfortunately, because this happened. I'm not really sure what I am trying to do here. Do I want to make it fluent, or what is this exactly? What I'm doing here? Connecting it, that's maybe I dropped the box or something. That those points break off so often, or they're like not the best pencils, but I mean these are brand pencils, or maybe that's just what happens sometimes. Yeah, then in that case I have to make this yellow too. And how about the holes? Oh darn. So the holes, don't they have the light? Oh, now I don't know what to do there. Yeah, I don't. Oh, look, happening again. I wanted to say I don't have the answers. but oops, almost wanted to say something that's not for children, you know. Beep, beep it. Funk it. But I'm not a mother. I can say whatever I want. No children listening? Or are there? Are there children listening? Are you children? So good. Just want to show you that probably the thing is inside the point. And yeah, there it was. Some detail from my private life. Without me having done anything, suddenly the toilet was unclogged. And it was really nasty. So sometimes things can just work out fine by themselves. You don't have to do anything. So the holes. What is it with the holes? Can the holes be, maybe that's a question, can the holes be made unwhole by the vibration of the unwhole person? No, I still think you have to do, unfortunately, you have to do the work yourself. I don't think it's probably not that easy. Fortunately. I'm unsure about these, yeah. I think we should leave it like this. And she continues to draw. Yep. Although here we see something through the holes. Oh, maybe that's the thing with holes. Sometimes you see things through, and so maybe sometimes you don't. I guess. So, because they are part, the hole is part of that particular person. That's true. Okay. Yeah, I think we should leave it because it's not like an enlightened being, or is it? Or is it an unwhole person? Is it unwhole person an unlighted being? Lighted, not unlighted, lighted. All these things are messed up. Unwhole, so we have to make it unwhole. Oh, that's ugly. I mean, not ugly, but very present. Maybe I want to make this hair a little bit more here. Final touches, so to speak. Wasn't really necessary, but okay. Strange also that the title is there, but yeah. I'm going to sign it. I'm not sure yet if it's really completely finished, but I'm going to sign it. And I use this paper. So first my name. And then the date of today, the last day of March 2022, and this is confession drawing number 22. Okay. Maybe this I could do. Oh, there's a line here and there's a line there. Maybe. Is it necessary? Maybe. Yeah, that's okay, I think. I can make that black. Then we have it. Or not. Yeah, I really shouldn't do more because we want to have the holes, you know, it's about the holes there, because there's a lot of distraction in life anyway. I think it's okay. Ah, okay. What is it here that I'm doing? Okay, maybe. Do I want to do that? I am doing that. Now is it okay? Oh yeah, and so one of my holes is sales. I'm not good at sales, so I'm going to practice this. So this is drawing 22, so I still have 100 minus 22 confession drawings to try that. So this drawing is available. Maybe that's enough. This drawing is available. You can buy it. You can actually have this physical drawing in your possession. Just let me know. And I will look inside the live stream. Oh yeah, that's a good one. If you want this drawing and you decide you want to have it right now, and it's only happening right now, never ever again, then you can get it for half of the price, but only now, until I press the stop button of the streaming and then that chance is past. Or maybe actually I shouldn't do that. Why would I want to offer it? Well, I can answer that. There maybe are people who really want that but can't afford to pay the full price. But I also have to think of myself. Okay, so then this time I will do that. Maybe next time I won't. So I still need quite a lot of practice in this department. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe you took something from this drawing, or the things I spoke about, and I wish you good health. Good health! Oh my god, no, I don't wish you good health. Well, if there's hell, then I wish you a good one, but no. I wanted to say, because the drawing is called Unwhole Person, so I wish you a lot of unwholeness. Okay, guys. Enjoy your week. I hope your mood is better. My mood was really bad, but now it's lots better. And peace and prosperity. Bye. Gosh.